So, first, we want to highlight some pretty important things within the problem that will help us solve the problem. So, as you see here, these three variables have to be non negative integers. We have um, the sum of these three variables is 10, and we're trying to find the maximum value of this given expression with these three variables. Okay, so since we're finding the maximum value of this given expression, and as you see in this expression, we have a, m, and c used an equal number of times in an equal number of specific places. So as you see, we are multiplying all three together right here, and we are multiplying each of these variables with the other two variables. So since we know that, to find the maximum value, we have to make sure that the variables are as close in value as possible. And we know that a plus m plus c is equal to 10. So to make sure that we have the best we can do to make sure that we have these three variables as close as in value as possible as each other is having 3 3 4. So having two variables with the value of 3 and one variable with the value of 4. It doesn't really matter the order because again they're being multiplied the same. So yeah. So now we know this, we can plug it into the expression that we're trying to find. And we get 3 times 3 times 4, it's 36, plus 3 times 9, 3 times 3 is 9, and m times c, which is 3 times 4, 12, and c times a, which is another 12. And we get a sum of 69. And that's answer choice C. But one thing I wanted to add on the end of today's lesson is another reason why we should make the variables as close in value as possible, and we can set an example to make this clear. So we can have a equal 7, for example. We can have m equal 2, for example. And we can have c is equal to 1, for example. So as you see here, the values are very spread out. They're not close together. And we can see what outcome we get, what result we get. So 7 times 2 times 1 is 14, plus a times m, which is 7 times 2, 14 again. And we get m times, we get m times c, and we get 2, and then c times a, which is 7. And we have a sum of 37. And as you can see, it's nowhere near close to what we have originally, which is 69, which is the maximum value. This is definitely not the maximum value. And we can even try another instance where, like, let's just say a is equal to 5, m is equal to, let's just say 3, and c is equal to 2. Obviously, it's closer together, and let's see what result we have. So we got 30 plus a times m, we get 15, plus m times c, we get 6, plus c times a, we get 10. It's closer to the maximum, which is 69, but we only have 61, which is not as close, not as large as 69. So we know we have the right answer.